Hi, Betty.
Hi, Sean.
So, you're diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
Oh.
Do you have any, we had already gone over some things. Do you have any questions?
Well, is there anything I need to change?
Well, you do need to do some lifestyle modifications. You need to make sure that you exercise, that you watch what you eat, that you don't smoke.
Okay, I don't smoke.
Okay, good. Good. And talking about your exercise, what type of exercise are you doing right now?
Um, I don't know. I walk.
Would you say that you walk fast or
No,
just normal, slow?
just normal.
Normal
Why?
pace?
What are you recommending?
Well, they say that a goal of 2 to 3 hours a day of moderate
2 to 3 hours a day?
aerobic exercise. But
What does that mean?
well, how much walking do you do right now?
Oh, 15 minutes.
Okay. Well, how about this? For a start, we'll work you up 30 minutes a day
Okay.
of not strenuous, but moderate, intense activity. You can either walk fast to get your heart rate going. I don't know if you like to rollerblade, if you like to lift weights.
Mhm.
The options are yours.
I like to swim.
You can do swimming.
Okay.
Yep, you can do swimming for about 30 minutes, just get your heart rate up.
Okay.
And then your goal would be to get to 2 to 3 hours a day of activity.
Oh.
By doing that, of course, that can decrease your risk factors for heart attack, stroke, those types of things.
Okay. All right. So besides exercise, is there anything else you can think of?
And then diet, you want to make sure that you watch what you eat.
Okay.
There's not necessarily a diabetic diet, but you want to stay away from the processed or the packaged foods. You can have some sweets, but just in moderation.
Okay.
And they do sell a lot of that sugar-free, Russell Stovers at Walmarts and things like that
All
that are
right.
a little bit lower calories, but still hit your sweet tooth a little bit.
Okay. All right.
And you said you don't smoke, so that's good.
I don't smoke.
Good.
So I need to exercise and eat a little bit more
Yes.
carefully.
And that's what you'll do first. That'll be the first step.
Will I need to be on any medicine?
Well, that's like I said. It's going to be your first step is the lifestyle modifications. If in 2 weeks, when you're home, you're going to keep a diary of your blood sugars and what they've been running before meals and at bedtime. And if at that point I feel as though you need some medications, I will probably start you on some metformin. Um, have they shown you how to check your blood sugar?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll show you real quick. Okay. So what you want to do first is each machine's different. These are glucometers. Some you can plug into the computer and it'll tell you your blood sugar and all that. But for the purpose of this test, this is pretty plain and simple. What you're going to do is get an alcohol swab, pick your finger, make sure that you change your sights on your finger. You want to poke the same plates every time. And you want to avoid the middle of your finger and just use the sides.
Okay.
So you would alcohol swab, and you could use gravity actually to your benefit by poking under.
Okay.
Get your little pricker.
Uh-huh.
And there is a needle at the end of this. It's really, really small, so you want to be careful.
Okay.
And just poke your finger. Okay. And then you want to express your finger just a little bit, milk it, and then wipe the first drop.
Okay.
Get your test strip ready. Put that under. And then your machine right here, of course you would have gotten it already and just inserted it in there. Now you want to make sure the back of that test strip is completely covered to make sure you get an accurate reading.
Okay.
Now, there's a possibility that you may come across some hypoglycemia. That's if your blood sugar is less than 70. Some people get dizzy, shaky, sweaty. At any point during the day or night that you feel like that, it's probably a good idea just to check your blood sugar to make sure that it's not too low.
Okay. What if my blood sugar gets high?
Then you can go ahead and give us a call. I will see you here in 2 weeks
Okay.
with that diary.
Okay.
If your blood sugar is over, I'd say 300, go ahead and just give us a call.
How often do you want me to keep reading?
I want you to do it 4 times a day, which is right before breakfast, right before lunch, and right before dinner, and then also before bedtime.
Okay. And you want me to do that for 2 weeks?
For 2 weeks, and then write that down on a log, and then bring it with you.
Okay.
Bring it with you to the office.
Okay.
Follow up.
All right. And you said you're not going to start me on any medicine right away?
No,
right?
the first step we do is the dietary modifications. Your blood sugar wasn't extremely high to where I think it's necessary at this point.
Okay.
So we'll just start with that first.
Okay. So I need to exercise.
Do you need to exercise?
2 to 3 hours a day.
Yes. That's your goal.
That's
your
my goal. That's my
Let's be
goal.
realistic, and we'll just start with the 30 minutes
Okay.
first, and then work our way up.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I will do it.
All right.
Is there anything else I need to know?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
What, I do have a question.
Yes.
What if the blood sugar doesn't get under control with the diet and the exercise?
Well, then we'll start you, like I said, on the metformin.
Will I have to take shots?
There is a possibility that you may, I won't say no, usually there's type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. Type 1 requires the insulin.
Mhm.
Type 2 does not usually, but sometimes eventually it does turn into where you have to take insulin
Okay.
and the oral medications don't work.
Okay. All right.
But as for right now, lifestyle modifications,
Okay.
follow up in 2 weeks with the diary, and then call me if your blood sugar is greater than 300. And if it's less than 70, I want you to drink some orange juice, some lifesavers, some raisins, something to raise your blood sugar in that sense.
Okay.
And then recheck it in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Make sure that it's over 70.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I guess I gotta get to work.
Yes, yes. All right,
All
thank
right.
you.
Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.